Hello everyone. This is the first of its kind video where I will try to build live micro tools for you. So my goal here is to experiment a new format of video and see if it's providing value, if it's comfortable to do, and if it's interesting for you. So I will try to build something in half an hour, 30 minutes. And I will use N8N and HeyGen. So this is for today. Today I will build a micro tool that allows you to create a video from a text using HeyGen API. So we will create a form where you can type a text, submit the form, and maybe some other option, we'll see that just after, and receive a generated video using the HeyGen API, so using a cloned avatar of yourself. Okay, so let's see, we can start in Figma. So this is what we want to do. We want to do text to video builder. So the input will be, we'll use sticky note green, yes, the input will be input form. In the input form, we want to have the script, so the text that will be spoken. We want to have the avatar, because in HeyGen you can have many avatar, different angles, so we want you to be able to select the avatar, okay? And we want also to be able to add, let's select a voice. Maybe I think you all the time choose the same voice, but let's put it as an option. And the emotion, because HeyGen offers the possibility to choose an emotion. So in the form, we will offer you the possibility to choose the script, provide a script, choose an avatar, a voice, and an emotion. So this will be a little form, and this will call the HeyGen API, and it will turn the script into a video, and this will return the URL of the generated video. And we can see, maybe if we want to have fun, we can upload it to Google Drive. Okay, so let's do that. 4-step, simple, a little workflow like that. This is what we will be building. Okay, so let's go to N8N. I created an empty workflow here. If you are new to N8N, you just need to know that it's a node-based automation tool. It's, according to my experience, the best automation tool because it's very powerful. It's quite simple. There are more than 400 different services connected into N8N. That's a lot. And you can self-host your own instance of N8N. So it's open source and you can self-host it, and that is making a huge difference in your strategy compared to Make or Zapier, where you just have the option to use those services as a SaaS. So I think N8N has a lot more. Okay, let's go to Google Trends. I will try to show you numbers. N8N, not in Switzerland, but worldwide, in the past 90 days and in the past 5 years, boom. So yes, since this year, since beginning of 2025, N8N is becoming a huge thing. It has a very great success, and that's because it is a super cool tool. Okay, and I'm teaching N8N in the AI Atelier, so it's an online community that we have opened in December with my friend Thais from Brazil, and there we teach automation, AI, N8N. We have a focus on video automation right now, but we are talking about AI agent and so much stuff. So it's the beginning. It is the beginning of the adventure, and for the moment, the community is free to join because we want the community to grow. So it's on School, and you will find the link in the description. It's a very nice place with amazing people and lots of different backgrounds. So if you are serious about building things, if you are curious about discovering and learning stuff, just feel free to join us in the AI Atelier. I will be very happy to meet you there. Okay, enough talking. Let's start building. So we want to start with a little form where we ask for the script, avatar, and voice, and emotion, and so on. So, okay, let's start by adding a trigger node form, N8N form trigger node. Okay, so that's the form. We can add a title, video builder. Description we don't need, and the first field we need is the script. Okay, for the script we want it to be a text, and we want it to be required. Okay, the second one is the avatar. Okay, so we do avatar here, but there we don't want to put the text, we want it to be a list, so drop down list with, let's say, option. We will do front. Here we need to select, maybe in HeyGen, I can go to the HeyGen dashboard that we share with my friend Thijs, and we can find in our avatars. For Thijs, we will use we will offer three different angles. So we will offer this one, this one. We will, okay, 2, 4, and 3. Okay, we will select this, and this. But of course, in your solution, you can choose the avatar you want. So we will do avatar 1, avatar 2, and avatar 3. Maybe it's better to name them better. So we will make serious shot, close-up shot, welcoming shot. It's just a definition. Okay, so this is the list of the avatars, so you can choose the avatar you want. We'll see after how to connect them to the IDs. Okay, then we want to add a field. You know what? Let's remove the voice for now, since from my experience, we always use the same voice. We choose the best one and we use it. And the workflow will be a bit simpler like that. So we use, and then we ask for the emotion. And in the HeyGen API, when you go to the documentation of HeyGen, video generation, create avatar video, here you have the description of the input of this API. And if you go to voice here, you see that you have several options: the speed, the pitch, and the local. If you want the avatar to speak in another language than English, you can choose it, but Thijs is speaking in English. And emotion. And emotion, you have a limited list of emotion that HeyGen is providing. Let's put them here. Excited, friendly, serious, soothing, and broadcaster. Okay, so we will do this emotion, drop down list. Okay, excited, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have serious. Then we have soothing. Don't know what that means. And broadcaster. Okay, 4 different possible emotion. So, okay, so the form is already ready. It's very simple. So here is the form. I can write the script. Hello, dear member of the AI Atelier. Welcome on board. Avatar, I can choose. Oh, I should make the avatar mandatory and the emotion not mandatory. Okay, so let's close that. Let's stop. And the avatar has to be provided. So I make it required. But the emotion, not necessarily. I want the user to be able to also let the default emotion provided by HeyGen. So let's test if it's better like that. Okay, what's happening? Test workflow. It's not triggering. Yes, sometimes. Yes, okay, like that. Form builder here. Okay, we have the script here. Avatar, serious shot, close-up shot, and welcoming shot. Let's say close-up shot, and emotion we'll put serious for now, and we submit. Okay, so now the data we have provided in the form are in the workflow, and to get things working easily, we can pin the data to the node. So we don't have to provide them every time, easy. Okay, so we have the form ready here, and then we want to call the HeyGen API to turn this into a video. But before, we need to get the avatar ID, right? Because what we are providing is a random name that I've put into the select field here, the drop-down list. So I have close-up shot, but this does not match to anything that HeyGen knows. So we need to somehow map the ID with the name that is chosen. So here we'll do set here, and we'll make how we will do that. There are many possibilities here. Let's try something like that. What if we put the name here and the value? So I said I want close up, it's this one. Copy avatar ID here. Then we have this one, and we have a third one. We said that we wanted, no, maybe this one, it's good. Okay, so we have three, and we've named them serious shot, close-up shot. We can move from a node to another with those buttons here on the left and the right. I never use that, even if it's quite convenient up, but I'm trying now. Okay, so test step, close-up shot, welcoming shot. Oh, I made a mistake. Close-up, serious shot. I think it's this. Okay. Okay. And let's try this way. We'll try to merge. So here we have a list with the three IDs. We can rename that avatar IDs. Okay. And we want to be able to get the ID that has been selected in the form. So I'm not sure it will work like that. Let's see. So I use the merge node here to try to merge this. I do combine, matching field. It will probably not work. By position, no, it will not work like that. No, it will not work with the merge, sorry. Let's rethink a bit. What we can do here is another, okay, it will be a bit messy. Usually I would have stored those into a database like Google Sheet, so it's easy to manipulate and so on. But since I want to have a simple workflow, I will do things differently. So here I can add another set node, and here I will do avatar ID, and I want to get turn that into an expression here, so it becomes dynamic and I can code JSON. So JSON returns all the values from the previous node, okay, and the previous node is avatar IDs here, and I want the key that has the name that has been selected in the node before. Stay with me, and it's avatar here, like that, and like that. I'm getting the IDs of the avatar that has been chosen in the form. So this I'm just breaking down so you understand clearly. I do JSON returns a JavaScript object with all the data of the previous node here, and we see that it's JSON, so it's a key value. So I go here, key serious shot as the value 843 blah blah blah, key close-up shot as the values 23 blah blah blah, welcoming shot as the value 77 blah blah blah. Okay, and I can get the value of each key with this squared bracket, and passing the serious shot value. If I do serious shot like that, I'm getting this. But this I want to be dynamic, this key, and I want here to get the avatar, the value of the avatar that has been passed in the node before, in the form node. So this is how it looks like. And with this, I have the avatar ID. Great. So I don't need the merge node. We name that pick avatar. Okay. And since we also want the other values, here in the output, we see that we only have avatar ID, but we also want all the others, like the script and the emotion, right? We need to pass them through the node. We could call them back because we can reference older node in the workflow, but this is not what I want to do here. I want to keep the workflow cleaner. I really try to avoid referencing previous node when I can. Sometimes I cannot, but when I can, I try to avoid. So we can pass here the other. So we can pass here the script, here the emotion, submitted at, and the test we did, the form mode we don't need. Okay, we have, and here we want also the script and the emotion, and we see us coming. We are quite ready to call the HeyGen API, right? So avatar ID, script, and emotion. Cool. So now let's call the HeyGen API with those value. Let's save. And for this, I will take this. This is a workflow I shared in a previous video that you will find linked in the description, where I explain how to communicate with the HeyGen API in n8n. And so this text-to-video example, I turn a text into a video. So this is there is no HeyGen node in n8n yet. So I use the HTTP node, and I call the HeyGen API with some inputs here. So this will tell the HeyGen API to create the video, but then we need the video to be ready. We need to wait for the video to be ready before we can use it. And for this, we need to, we have many options, but the simplest, I think, is to call with a few seconds interval the HeyGen API to get the status of the video, and then at the end we have the URL of the video. So let's take this and let's pass this in our workflow. Let's connect, things like that. Okay, and then we can see how this is working. Okay, so we need to pass the good variable, the good place. So for the character, video inputs character, we have the avatar ID, it's already good. For the text ID, I named it script. I change my mind all the time with variable names. And the JSON, the voice ID, I decided not to put this configurable, but I think it will be cleaner if I add like the voice ID here as a hard-coded parameter, and I will try to find a voice ID that I used in a previous workflow. Okay, I don't know where to find that. Okay, let's okay, and the voice ID here. We have a voice ID that worked well in the previous tutorial. Okay, so we pass the voice ID, and we have here the voice ID. Sorry, I need to rerun the node to get the variable, of course, and here it should be all good. So yes, so we have to, and now we just need to pass the emotion. Okay, so let's go back to the HeyGen documentation, and we see that the emotion is an optional string that goes in the voice setting. The HeyGen API is split into several objects: voice setting, character setting, video input, and so on. So we are in video input, voice, and here we are in the voice setting here, and we need to pass emotion and serious here, and we pass the emotion serious, but we need to add some double quotes around it so it's recognized as a proper JSON. Okay, so the caption I don't need for this. I will put that to false, and the size is defined to be a short video. This is the official size for short videos like on YouTube and TikTok and so on. Okay, so let's save and let's run this. I think it should be working. So yes, now the video is in the process of creation. I'm letting a 10-second interval for the wait time, so we don't ask every second, since we know that the video creation will take something like 2 minutes. And we can see that the status is processing. So I will wait 2 minutes and I will cut the video and come back when the video is ready. Okay, the workflow has been running successfully, and we see that we have in the output the URL of the video here. So if we copy this, we can play it, but I said here that we want, this is what HeyGen does, return the URL of the generated video, and we want to upload it to our Google Drive. This will be the last step, and we will do that. So we'll do, we need to first load the video in the workflow. So for this, we do HTTP request here. In the HTTP request, we pass the video URL that we get from HeyGen, and this will load the binary file of the video. So we have the full video in the workflow. And then in Google Drive, we need to do upload file here, like that, upload. It will take the input data field name data. So let's see if I do this. It can take a few seconds. We see that by default, the HTTP node names the binary data. Okay, data, and we can choose the Google Drive we want to upload it. We will name it. Okay, let's do this properly. Let's name it with the, I don't know, the script. What? Yes, okay, script. .mp4. Okay, so this will take the script, the full script. So this works maybe for a short script, but yes, let's keep it simple for this example. Or okay, let's keep it like that. But you see, it doesn't work. Why? Because of the loop here. N8N struggles to understand which node he should take this from, because the history of the workflow becomes a bit messy, and you cannot use item here. You need to do first. Yes, this is a trick to know if you want to access a previous node in N8N, and if you have a loop in the middle, then you need to do this too. You cannot access item, but you need to access first. And we will put this in the root folder for the example test step. Okay, and our video has been uploaded to Google Drive. Let's check with the web view link like this. Yes, it's still processing, so I will download the video and I will open it in the browser like that.
Hello.
Up, and let's play.
Hello, dear member of the AI Atelier. Welcome on board.
Thank you, Thijs. Okay, so I think we've done it. 27 minutes, less than half an hour. That's good. So this little workflow works like we expected. So we have a form like that. We write a script. We choose an avatar. We choose an emotion, and we submit, and it creates for us a video that is directly uploaded to our Google Drive. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If you have questions, feel free to drop a comment. I'm very happy to answer. And if you are into building things, once again, join us in the AI Atelier. It's free, it's open, it's a lot of people full of passion creating cool stuff with AI and automation. And you will find this workflow. I will put the JSON of this workflow for the community, so you can find it and you don't have to rebuild it if you want to adapt it to your needs. Peace.